Oh. Oh.
I'm pulling his arm up with my head. That's it. Now lie on your back here. So Terrance has a frozen shoulder on the right since November of last year. He gets more of his pain on top. So we're first going to have him reach up with the left arm to show you how far up. No problem. Great range of motion.
Right.
So then reaching up with the bad arm, and what's happening now? You're already feeling pain.
Yeah.
And where do you feel the pain?
Locked in here.
It's locked up on top.
Yeah.
And then let's put that down, and it also feels bad, right? It hurts.
Yeah.
Now come up sideways, and that's about as far as you can go, right?
Yeah, so it's like the top and on my shoulder in the back.
So one of the things, we already started working on his soft tissue, but I'm just jumping in. Here, step forward an inch or so. So now I'm gonna hold the atlanto-occipital joint, or the very top joint under the skull, and I'm gonna push up into his skull. Right here, look, I'll do it on my head. I'm putting under the base of the skull right there, but on him. Now lift your arm, comes up much higher.
Yeah.
Without pain, right?
Yeah. No.
How about there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Wow.
So, are you still rolling? Because you can roll. So lie on your back. Face up, face up. Now his has been stuck for a long time, and he's a much bigger guy than me. So I'm gonna try to get under there. Stretching, stretching.
Oh.
Got it. So he felt that on the inside because it went under his skull. Now I'm going to drop down and get down to T1 to get some of the brachial plexus innervation down the shoulder. Then I'm going to bring this arm up to here. I'm going to lift my table and set. Now I'm going to have him come stand up again, and we'll retest. You're going to stand where you originally were standing. Just beat the crap out of you.
Oh, wow, yeah, no.
But lift the arm now and see if it feels any different.
Which one? Straight up?
Yeah, whatever way you want.
Wow.
Better, right?
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah. I feel,
Now lift sideways.
wow.
It's getting there.
Wow.
But less pain, right?
Yeah, but,
What do you notice?
well, so it's coming up higher. It's tense up here, still lower, but before I was here, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm here.
Now how about if you just reach straight up? A lot better.
Holy shit.
We got work to do. It's been like this for 10 months.
Oh, wow.
So let it roll, let the camera roll a little longer.
Oh.
So now, I'm going to put your arm,
Oh, boy.
okay? Then I'm going to go behind the arm,
Okay.
and you start lifting up now, okay? To the ceiling. Good, and drop down again. Right there.
Oh, shit.
All right. Good, now lift up without me.
Oh, yeah.
So we're getting there.
Yeah.
All right, his front side, I'm on the pec minor, and that will kill. How's that feel, Terrance? So my thumb is going through his pec minor.
Holy.
I'm holding down his shoulder so he doesn't elevate the shoulder with my knee. And we're just gonna try to get us both in so I can explain it. Good. And I'm just following this down. Now I'm kind of under the collarbone a little bit. And And I'm really just tracing. Everybody's different, so I'm but I'm working deep on this guy. This is no joke. So now I'm gonna stretch his arms straight, and you can come around now, Meredith, and shoot from this side. So now I'm on the rib cage still. Now I'm going under the collarbone and digging back. And then now I'm at the pec major, pec minor, and right in there. Good. Good. So now I'm going to bring the arm up. You're going to scoot back up on the table. I'm going to cock the table to get that drop piece going. I'm going to have him put your hand on top of my hand if you can. No, this right here.
Okay.
Lift this up a little bit. And set that.
Holy shit.
Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to the AC joint, and I'm going to try to close it up a little bit because it's a little spread. And that's the acromion clavicular joint. So I'm here at the distal end of the clavicle, and I'm reaching behind and I'm getting onto the acromion process, and then set it. And let's do one more. So I almost hold it as I drive through. Good. So now I'm going to have you stand back up, Terrance, and let's check that range of motion. So as you remember before, he was here. When we started, he couldn't lift too well. So you're going to go to your spot where you started, and you're going to test again.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
A little better.
Yeah.
So it's going to take him a few sessions. It's going to take him a few sessions. He's had this going on since November of last year. He's a pipe fitter. He works very physically with his body. He has to work with his body whether it feels good or not, because that's his job. And so we have some work to do, but we work pec minor, pec major. I set the collarbone, I set the AC joint, I set the scapula. I adjusted high up into the occiput on both sides. I set the occiput, I dropped down and hit T1 on the lower right side to kind of open up the pathway coming down into that shoulder. And we're gonna have to check back and see how he's doing. So we have Terrance back after just 5 days, I guess, right?
Yes.
You were here Thursday, today's Tuesday.
Yes.
Give me an update. I remember you said that the next day you were really sore.
Yeah, it
So
was.
review all that with me.
Yeah, the next day the shoulder was real sore. It was a little stiff. Then Saturday morning, next day was Friday. Then Saturday morning when I woke up, I realized that I can now put my hand above my head, which I haven't been able to do for like the last 10 months.
Show me.
So now I can
Whoa.
do this. Right?
Okay.
Which before this arm, it wouldn't get past here. Now I can actually do this.
Okay.
Right? It's still, you can still see, I feel like I'm compensating, I can feel it stiff, but this, like I have not been able to do this in almost a year.
Okay. And how much is the pain last after the first treatment?
About a day. It was sore for about a day.
No, I mean, what percentage have you improved from the first treatment?
Oh, I would say a good 30%.
30%.
Honestly, I would say
Okay.
that. Like I said, I have not been able to shave in months, so now I can take my hand
And get
I
the
can
back
do
of your
this.
head?
I had to do this
To
in
shave
order
the back of
to
your
get
head.
over here.
Yeah.
But now I'm able to do it. Like I said, there's still some stiffness in there, but it's getting over there, which it hasn't been able to do in a long time. So
Great.
I'm happy with it.
All right, let's do another treatment.
Sure.
So we can see his reaction. So I'm going to work into this trap trigger point. Right there. Does that hurt a lot?
Yeah, it's getting in it.
Right there. Okay, now lift that shoulder up. Lift that arm up. Where do you feel it catching the most?
Like, well, right now I'm not feeling shit.
It's not too bad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Good. Drop this arm down. Turn it this way. Let me have the bottom of the elbow. Do you hear it click?
Yeah.
Clicked a little bit. Popped. Now I'm going to come in the back. Now you're going to start working this arm up. Keep your head up straight though, okay? That's another bad spot, right?
Oh, yes.
And now I'm going to go under the armpit. Keep reaching up. Keep reaching up. Keep reaching up. I'm pulling his arm up with my head. That's it. Now lie on your back here. Face up, face up. So come in really close now for a close up. It's already popping. You're right, it was both sides today. Now come around from this side, Meredith, and shoot back this way. So now I'm going to come into the pec. And I'm going to work external rotation at the same time that I'm hitting the pec. I'm specifically on the pec minor. And now come around this way. And you can see him from straight on. So come through, Meredith, and shoot right this way. Because that's bad, right, Terrance? Bad or bad? Right there, right? Good. Now, I'm going to reach under. Can you do that with your arms or no?
Yeah.
Do you hear that snap?
Yeah.
A little more on top here.
Yeah, make you dizzy after a while. Oh, yeah, that's...
That's one of the bad spots.
Yeah.
So now I'm on the anterior delt. And this anterior delt feels like a piece of rawhide.
Oh, gosh.
Good. Now, I'm going to slide him up a little bit over here. Lift this elbow up. Good. So now come stand this way. And Meredith, switch places. You go back to the window. And Terrance, you stay here again. Right here. Moving closer. Closer, 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 closer. Right about there. And lift both arms up now. Getting there, right?
Yeah.
Getting there.
Well, look at you.
This is going to take a few more visits. Probably going to take 3 more visits to really get what we need.
Yeah.
Okay? But a lot's coming out of the neck.
Yeah.
And a lot's coming right in that shoulder. So we've got to work both directions. We've got to work from the head down and from the shoulder up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.